Most woodworking projects don't fail because of your skill. They fail because you're following instructions that were never meant to work in the real world. You start with a clear picture in your head. A table, a bench, a cabinet, something solid, something useful. It looks simple enough. You find a plan online. It looks clean. Maybe even professional. There are diagrams, a few measurements, maybe even some photos. So you commit. You buy the wood. You clear your weekend. You step into your workspace, thinking this time it's going to come together. And at first, it does. The first cuts go fine. You start assembling parts. It feels like progress. Then something small happens. A measurement doesn't quite match. A joint feels tighter than it should. A piece sits just slightly off. Nothing dramatic. Not yet. So you adjust. You sand a little more. You force a fit. You assume it's just normal friction in the process. But a few steps later, that small mismatch multiplies. Now 2 pieces don't align. Angles start drifting. What should be square isn't. And that's when the doubt shows up. You start asking yourself questions that feel personal. Did I measure wrong? Did I cut too fast? Am I just not good at this? So you go back to the plan. You read it again. And that's when you notice something strange. There's a jump. It goes from one step to another without explaining what happens in between. A diagram shows the finished section, but not how it got there. A measurement is listed, but not where it's actually taken from. A cut is mentioned, but not how it connects to the next step. And now you're stuck in a loop. You try to interpret what the plan meant. You make your best guess. You keep going because you've already invested time and material. But each decision adds more uncertainty. And eventually, you hit a point where the project can't recover. The structure is off. The joints don't close. The piece doesn't sit right. And just like that, something that started with excitement ends in frustration. Here's where most people get it wrong. They assume the failure came from their execution. But that's rarely the real issue. The real issue isn't your ability to build. It's the quality of the instructions you're following. Because most woodworking plans aren't actually plans. They're drafts. They look complete on the surface. Clean drawings, labeled parts, maybe even a materials list. But they haven't been stress tested. They haven't been followed step by someone trying to build from scratch. And that creates a hidden gap between what the plan shows and what the build requires. Think about it like assembling furniture without instructions. You might have all the pieces. You might even recognize how they should connect. But without a clear sequence, without knowing what comes first, what aligns, what locks everything into place, the entire process becomes guesswork. And woodworking doesn't tolerate guesswork well. Because small errors don't stay small. A difference of a fraction of an inch at the start can turn into a misaligned frame by the end. A missing step in assembly order can force you to undo hours of work. And a vague materials list can send you back to the store multiple times. Or worse, leave you with unusable pieces. So what you're experiencing isn't failure. It's friction built into the process. Friction caused by incomplete thinking upstream. Once you see that, something changes. You stop blaming yourself for every imperfect cut. You start recognizing patterns. You notice how often plans skip the hard part, the transitions between steps. You see how diagrams prioritize what the project looks like instead of how it's actually built. And most importantly, you begin to understand what a functional plan really needs. Not more detail for the sake of detail, but clarity at the exact moments where confusion usually happens. A good plan doesn't just tell you what to cut. It shows you how each piece relates to the next. It defines the order of operations. What has to happen first, so the rest works. It removes interpretation from the process. Because the goal isn't to make you think harder. The goal is to let you build with confidence. When that structure is in place, something interesting happens. The process feels different. You're not stopping every few minutes to double check. You're not second guessing every measurement. You're not improvising your way through critical steps. You're just building. Progress becomes steady. Decisions become obvious, and instead of hoping the final piece turns out right, you start expecting it to. That shift from guessing to following a clear path is what most people have never experienced. Not because they lack ability, but because they've never had a plan that was actually designed to be followed from start to finish. If you want to go deeper into this, there's a structured breakdown in the description. It walks through what to look for in a plan, how to spot gaps before you start, and how to approach projects in a way that reduces mistakes from the beginning. And if you want to keep understanding how these systems work, and why so many DIY projects fail before they even begin, you can subscribe. There's more to this than just woodworking. It's about how clarity changes execution. And once you see that, you won't approach projects the same way again.